going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Leston Avenue Project. In the building, I'm Mike Kidd. We have a very special guest, somebody who I've known for a very long time. Big-time musical artist around here in Dayton. He's been having a lot of stuff going on in his life here recently, the last couple months. He has some big stuff coming up. Please give it up for Trey Posey, everybody. Trey, what's going on, buddy?
What's up? What's up? How you doing, man?
Man, we're doing good, man. We're having a good day so far. The weather's nice out here in Dayton, Ohio. It's not too hot, not too cold. Mm-hmm. So we're doing okay, man. But welcome in here at the Leston Avenue Project. We like to start every episode with a little bit of positivity. We do this thing. It's called One Good Thing. It can be in the last day, week, month. Maybe you caught a couple green lights. Maybe you got an extra chicken nugget in your McDonald's last week. Yeah. What's one good thing that's happened to you here recently, man?
Speaking of chicken nuggets, other day I got Wingstop.
Yeah.
Three tender. They gave me an extra tender.
Yay, let's go, man.
Other than that, man, I mean, just been trying to work out, trying to read.
Yeah.
That's about it. It's been kind of nice lately. It's been raining off and on, but yeah, man.
Is there any? Okay, so I'm not much of a physical reader. Mm-hmm. I love a good audiobook just because I feel like I can't sit down when I read. I feel like I have to read the same thing over and over and over.
I feel that.
For me, I'm more of an audiobook person. But what's one book you're reading right now, or maybe something you'd recommend?
Yeah, right now I'm reading The Creative Act of Being by Rick Rubin.
Okay.
It's pretty easy read. I'm the same way too though. Like I'll read a sentence and I'll just kind of start daydreaming and be like, oh.
What I just read?
Yeah. And I gotta go read it back. But yeah, that's a good one. I just started that. Another good one. I did start the Artist Way too. Okay. So it's for like any artist, everything is art. So it's kind of like you got to dedicate 12 weeks of like your life to there's like writing prompts and stuff in it. Yeah. So that's pretty cool too if you want to dive more into that. But yeah, if you can do an audiobook on the Creative Act too. That might be cool too.
I'm about to check that out, man, because I'm all for I like just listening to stuff that for me. Of course, you got your books that people are science fiction and stuff like that, but what I like listening to, man, is just like you said, stuff that helps me out, try to get better, give me a new perspective on maybe stuff. Maybe if I'm thinking a certain way, and maybe I'm looking at it through the red pill, but really I should try the blue pill and see what it's like.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool, man. So I definitely have to check that out. But I mean, just for me following you, we get to talk every once in a while.
Yeah.
You recently got engaged, was that right?
Yes, sir. Yep, back in April
nice.
21st.
So how'd you propose? I've got to ask, right? Everybody.
Yeah.
First of all, what's her name?
Carson.
Carson,
yeah,
shout out.
You've met her a couple times at shows and stuff.
So we got Trey and Carson.
Yeah.
How long you guys been together?
9.5 years now.
Beautiful.
It'll be 10 years in January.
Nice.
Since we were 14.
Wow, that's true love, man.
Yeah.
So what happened? Was it at the Wingstop? Did we go at a show? How did you propose?
No, so I took her to Gatlinburg. I have been to Gatlinburg a couple times. She's never been. Yeah. So it was like back in December or something. Yeah. So I was like, oh, that's the place we gotta go. And she had kind of like an idea for a ring, like drawn out. Yeah. So I had been working with someone at K's. Shout out to K Jewelers.
Yeah. Sponsor my boy, man.
For real. But yeah, I'd been working with someone there for a few months, and we finally got a final product back in like January. Booked the vacation for Gatlinburg. Stayed there for about 4 days. Wow. Got a nice little cabin, and then I told her I was setting up a game up. We had like an upstairs, and there was like a balcony too, and on like the hallway to the balcony, I put some rose petals down, set up the camera. We got like a digital camera I set up to take a video, and then right on the little balcony, popped the questionnaire. I was like, all right, come upstairs real quick. I'm ready for the game. And then that's when I started. I wasn't nervous the whole time until that part. Yeah. Until I had to, I knew it was time. Yeah. But yeah, That's how.
And of course, she said yes because like you're so lovable, dude. Like, who wouldn't say yes? Just a lovable dude, man. Well, congratulations to you.
Appreciate you.
And to Miss Carson. That's beautiful, man. So we're all excited for you here at the Leston Avenue project. I'm sure the wedding will be beautiful.
Yeah.
And big things are coming, man. Because I know I was talking to Gary, or Gary's son, and we've had him here on the show here recently.
Yep.
And you know, we were talking about you a little bit and how you're getting engaged, and then you're in the works of going to school, and you're going to, was it Ohio University?
Yep, OU. Yep.
Bearcats,
yes,
man, Bearcat Nation. You guys are getting a real one, man.
Bobcat.
Oh, I'm sorry. Please excuse me. Bobcats. I should know that because one of my good buddies, she was a graduate of the Bobcat Nation, and she always just jokes about, you know, yeah, we're the best, number one, you know, whatever. So, what are you going to be studying up at Ohio?
My major is called Media and Social Change.
Yeah.
So it's pretty broad. You know, do anything from broadcasting to music to film to writing. You know, anything that kind of goes with social media and trying to make a change through the arts.
Yeah.
So that'll be cool. Yeah, we leave in like a month or so. Carson's actually going with me. She's studying environmental sustainability and science. So kind of goes hand in hand. We'll be down there.
Both of you guys are wanting to make a change, man, or her a safe change with the environment, and then you just change in general, man. Just seeing things change, and that's important. As we're in a forever changing world that is always going to change. And it's good to have people that will know to point us in the right direction, so we don't do the same bad things over and over and over again. You know what I mean? So, but you're obviously going into a field, music, film, change. Mm-hmm. What got you into music? Was there a certain person, maybe a show? What got you into wanting to do stuff in entertainment, I guess?
Yeah, so it was really J. Cole was the first kind of inspiration. I'll take it all the way back though. So
yeah.
When I started listening to music, I was real into like rock. So All American Rejects. You know them?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was real into them. I was like 6, 7.
Yeah.
And then me and my brother started like a little band with one of our neighbors. I got a drum kit for Christmas. I was the drummer. My brother Justice was he was the vocalist. I don't think we ever really did anything.
Yeah.
And,
but you're just getting together, being creative.
Yeah. And then our neighbor had a guitar. So, but yeah, shortly after that, that's when Lil Wayne was popping.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was real heavy on Lil Wayne, Bow Wow, Chris Brown. And then after that, Drake came out, J. Cole, and then and I was really like into basketball at that time, so like music wasn't my thing, but I would make like songs for fun, just write lyrics with my brother, with my friends or whatever. And then about 2014 Forest Hills Drive came out. I was 13, 8th grade.
Wow.
Had all this stuff going on, you know. It's a crazy age to be. I was just telling Jalen, my boy Jalen, it's a crazy age to go through all these changes and stuff, and stuff going on at the house, stuff going on with my brother, stuff going on with my dad, all this different stuff. And then that comes out, and I'm like, bro, this is crazy.
That's such an iconic album too, to where it takes you through. For me, at least, it takes you through a lot of aspects of life, of like yourself going through things and puberty and meeting your first chick and stuff like that, and it's such an iconic album. So I can definitely only imagine. I mean, I was a lot older when that came out, but still, I can only imagine when you're 13 or 14, your hormones are just like just going crazy, and you listen to it and you're like, wow, this guy's kind of speaking to what I'm feeling right now.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, and that's what kind of inspired me to start like writing and trying to free my mind and help other people at the same time, just like that helped me. So I sat on that for a couple years, and then about 2016 I was 15. At that time I quit basketball because I was like, this feels like a job, like it's not making me happy anymore. Then I was like, dang, like what do I do now? I dedicate my whole life to this. It's supposed to be my future.
Yeah.
Now what do I do? So I pick music. And yeah, my mom, she won a laptop at like an auction for work or something.
Yeah.
And gave it to me. I got Fruity Loops on there, the demo version.
Oh, heck yeah.
And then shortly after that, I turned 16, got my first job, spent my first paycheck on like a mic and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And then so from there.
That's beautiful, man. And
Yeah.
it's crazy how, I mean, just in my life, man, where you're like, I don't know, maybe let's try this. I mean, I'm sort of done the same thing with photography,
Right.
where I was like, man, I don't know what I want to do. I know around the area that I want to go do something.
Mm-hmm.
And just so happened that I stopped into a pawn shop and they had a camera for like $200 or $250. And I was like, do you know what? Like, let's try it out.
Right.
And even if anything, I originally had bought it to film my podcast. Cause I was like, I was here at DATV, left, and I was like, I'm just going to record my own. And then I figured out like, oh man, I'm going to need the lighting and this and the soundproofing and all this. And so I was like, do you know what, man, let's just try to take some pictures. And then now it's just evolved into this monster of just like going a bunch of places with it. And you as well, man, you've gone all over, you've traveled and done all these shows, man. And the one thing I love about your sound is that when you think of, I guess, maybe it's hip hop, but also it has, to me, like a funky sound to it, where it's a little bit of rock and a little bit of indie, a little bit of, it's not just like your typical something that you'd hear. It's so unique. Like what would you say were some of your influences in creating such an original, unique sound?
Yeah. So I always, so many different artists. That's why I think I'm so versatile. Like I said, J. Cole, of course, Kendrick, Drake. That's who it kind of started with.
Yeah.
And like JID, if you know who that is.
Yep.
Smino. And then I kind of really got into Dominic Fike. That's what kind of started like my alternative type sound. Yeah, so that took inspiration of that. My EP called Feeling Better, I dropped in 2023. That was like all inspired by that, because like I hit kind of a roadblock with writing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me switch up the genres real quick, and now I'm trying to like merge them into one.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are pretty much the main ones. Bunch of other different artists too. Like lately, I've been messing with like Leon Thomas.
Okay.
Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
And that's beautiful, man. And the one thing, because I've had Blanche on here, I've had Gary's son, and every single, I mean, this is just, I mean, from my previous podcast as well, where you hear people who, I mean, even with you guys all the way up to Drake, you listen to the song and it's just like, man, these guys are awesome. Yeah. They must just have their creative juices going all the time. They must just have like rhymes off the wazoo, just 100 notebooks filled with the most awesome. And you're sitting here saying, man, do you know, I had a roadblock. It was hard for me to come up with stuff. Yeah. What helps you draw inspiration? Is it like, hey, I've got to sit down and I'm going to just rap? Or is it like, hey, you've got to sit down with friends or family? Like, what really gets your creative juices going?
Yeah, a lot of different things. So it depends on the situation, what I'm in, what feels right. I really like going out into like nature, so I'll go like to Yellow Springs and just
love Yellow Springs.
Yeah. That's really what back in that time what helped me. So yeah, like nature, and sometimes you just gotta like put the pen down and just go like live life a little bit.
Yeah, go get it.
Get some experiences and stuff, and then eventually you'll come back to it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess it just all depends on where you're at in life and what you're feeling. But yeah, that's pretty much my things, like nature. Sometimes I even listen back to like my old stuff. Yeah. And I'm like, dang. Like sometimes I'm like, dang, like can I even make that stuff again? Like that's so good. But other times it'll inspire me to do something in that realm or something even better than that and evolve on that. So yeah, all sorts of different inspirations you can draw from. But
Absolutely. Now I know, just for me, man, I can sort of relate on this realm on, um, I've done enough stuff to where like you do it, and when you first start, you're like, oh my gosh, this is like the greatest thing I've ever done. Or you take a picture or you do a podcast, and then you continue to get better, and then a year later you look back and you're like, what was I doing? Like you said, there's some that are like, oh my, for what I was doing, that's pretty good for what I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
But there's other times where I look back and I'm like, oh my gosh, man, the audio is all out of whack. Just everything was just completely just like, what was I doing? And then a year after that, you look back and you're like, man, how is it to be able to look back to one, see the progress you've made, but also look back and be like, man, when you're young and inexperienced, what advice would you give, I guess, to somebody who may be beginning and be like, hey, look, you can get here, just keep on growing. What would you say to somebody like that?
Man, really just do what you like. Just do what you enjoy. Don't worry about, what other people think about it. Do what you love first.
Yeah.
And then, just keep dedicating yourself to it. Just put work into the craft.
Yeah.
And, that's really my thing. Just, like, do what you like, and then, like, everything else will come after that. So
that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's great. Now, I always ask this. There's a couple questions I ask with every podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Especially guys that do music, because I know you guys are consistently in and out of the studio doing your thing. And of course, when you're in the studio, you need snacks.
Yeah.
You got to have snacks. So Trey Posey's going to the studio.
Mm-hmm.
He can pick up 2 snacks and 1 drink. What are those 2 snacks and 1 drink?
2 snacks. I'm going to have to go with those chocolate covered, the flips, they're called.
Yeah.
Pretzels. Yep. Need them. Man, another snack. Probably I need something salty with the sweet.
Yeah.
So probably some, cool little Lay's chips or something.
Okay.
And then drink, I'm gonna need some energy, so I'll probably get one of those Alanis.
All right.
Probably
those are pretty good.
I like the cotton candy one. The orange creamsicle one.
Ooh.
And around Halloween time to come with the witch's brew one.
That sounds good.
Caramel apple. Yeah.
Now for me, man, I've never been a huge cotton candy. Like, I don't know. Like when it comes to drinks like that, any sort of like super, super sweet, I'm just like completely just like, yeah, I'm all right. But I don't know if have you been to, what's that? There's a place down in like Mason, and it's like Real Crazy Foods and stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about? Is it Trader?
Yeah.
Jungle Gyms.
Jungle Gyms, yeah.
So I went to Jungle Gyms like 3 or 4 months ago, and they have a whole wall, and the whole wall is just like, you can buy pops individually. But they're like, man, it's like biscuits and gravy pop, or pickle juice. You know what I'm saying? Like, just the most outrageous pop you've ever heard of.
Yeah. And
I almost got some, but I'm just like, there's no way for me to trick somebody, because it's just like, who would want to drink biscuits and gravy pop? But another part of me wants to just like shotgun one, just to see how bad it is. Yeah. So, but yeah, man. So you've got a couple things coming up. You got a show on July 30th.
Yes, sir.
Do we have any music you want everybody to check out here recently?
Yes, I just dropped last month. I dropped a song called Kryptonite.
Okay.
That one's a more alternative sounding rock type, summer type vibe.
Yeah.
Actually dropping the day before the show too. Next Tuesday, dropping. It's called Who's to Blame. That's actually featuring Gary Son.
Yeah. Shout out Gary Son.
That's a more like hip hop one. He's like the narrator. And it's kind of like a song about like who's to blame for the way I am today, like my older self or younger self. It's cool, like introspective track, so that'd be cool, dropping that right before the show. So yeah, check that out.
Absolutely. And I know, like as we talked before, that I mean you've had, as far as I've known you and Gary's son, you guys have always sort of had a real tight community of friends that you guys sort of lean on. What does it mean to have like people in your corner like Gary or like a community of friends that you guys can sort of lean together? You know what I'm saying? With it's like, hey, everybody sort of knows their role. Right. Everybody knows what to do, and we're just gonna build this together. What is it like having people like that around?
It's great, man. Yeah, we just inspire each other, motivate each other. It's nice to have that love around, feel the love and the support.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Gary recently, I've been waiting for him to get back into music, man. I finally got him back outside for the show. But yeah, he's inspired me to like get back into like the content creation and stuff like that, and staying consistent with dropping music and stuff too. I know I probably inspired him with some stuff too. So it's just it's a win-win when you're collaborating, and especially not only is it a collaborator but a friend too, and all these people around us like at the show, every show really too. It's like when you feel the love, when you see the love and all the support, man, it just wants you, makes you want to keep going. So yeah, it's real cool, cool.
That's beautiful. And because I've done some stuff up on stage before, and me, I always get nervous, like almost to the brink of maybe not panic attack, but it's just like I don't know what it is. Kind of like how you were with your proposal, like everything's totally fine, and then once you stand up in front of people, just knowing all eyes are on you,
right,
and you don't want to let them down. What is it like for you to get up on stage and just like be in front of people? Is it as bad for you as it is for me, or is it like? Or you just Mr. Cool?
Yeah, I get. I don't feel nervous. I've done it a little while now, but I still, get those little butterflies when I'm going on stage. But when I start rapping, like it all just goes away. And yeah, it's different. Like with basketball, when I play basketball, I'll be so scared, bro. Like in the middle of the game, I'll still be scared.
Yeah.
And with music, it's different. It's totally different. It's like as soon as you hear that music start playing, completely gone. And it's like
I always said, man, for me, the worst 5 seconds of doing like stand-up comedy would be like literally the person in front of you ends, and then they're like, "Hey, coming up next is Mike Kidd," and then like that 5 seconds after they say your name of like your walk up, you're just like always felt my heart would be like, and you're just like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And then you go up there, man, and, like, once you sort of get behind the mic, it's like you're still, like you said, a little bit nervous. But it's like, okay, let's go up here and do this. And, like, I'm going to you can't run off stage.
Right.
They've already said your name. Everybody knows you're going up. And it's like, okay, let's go up here and do it. And sometimes it's, like, super awesome. And every joke that you tell is, like, the funniest thing everybody's ever heard. Or there's, like, I had an event one time where I went up and nobody laughed, and it was like one of the most embarrassing things ever. But I literally left and I said, hey guys, my name is Mike, that was my time, and like nobody even clapped. And I walked off stage and walked straight to my car and drove off. And it was one of those things, man, that like I'm so happy that happened, because it's like it just put me in a space of like I'm never going to see anybody in that room ever again. And for me, it was just like, if I can get over that, if I can bomb in front of like 75 people, and not even get a sympathy laugh or a clap or whatever, then it's like one of those things that I can do anything. I can go up in front of people now, and like I've already had my one funny bomb story. And now you can go up, and it's like it's almost liberating. So I always recommend to everybody, like, hey, even if you haven't bombed before, even if you bomb, just take it with a grain of salt, and just know that they stink. They don't know what they're talking about. This is good stuff, and it makes you reflect on everything. And it was really, really fun to bomb, I guess you could say, because you can sit back and be like, okay, that was stupid. Right. So
yeah, it's a great way to put a the positive spin on it and learn from it rather than dwell on it. So
absolutely. So cool. Another question we do always ask towards the end of our podcast is one place that's super iconic throughout our generation. It's a fine dining establishment. You go to Taco Bell. You go through the drive-thru, whether it be maybe for lunch, maybe late night, you're leaving the studio or a show. What does Trey Posey get when he goes to Taco Bell?
Man, low-key, I'm not a big Taco Bell guy. It's 3 a.m. I'd rather go to Waffle House.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I respect that. That's awesome. Yeah. Okay, how about this? You go to Waffle House. What's your go-to Waffle House order?
I'm getting two waffles.
Yes.
One, I might get a chocolate chip waffle.
Let's go.
Get some sausage and some scrambled eggs. Keep it simple.
Yeah.
I might get the little bowl with the hash browns.
Yeah.
With the all that. But yeah. But if I am going to Taco Bell though, I'm a plain guy. I'm a picky guy. So
yeah.
I'm gonna get a couple like hard tacos, couple soft tacos.
Can't be mad at it. I do the same thing.
Meat and cheese, man. Yep. And might get some cinnamon twists. But yeah.
I mean, I'll say this. My buddy worked for Waffle House for the longest time. Mm-hmm. So Waffle House has a very special place in my heart that I would rather, honestly, if I ever won the lottery, you would more than likely find me at a Waffle House over like a Ruth Chris, because it's like, go there, there's scrambled eggs with cheese, the best scrambled eggs and cheese you can order anywhere.
Facts.
And it's just like more of my people, you know what I'm saying? Like, just kind of ignorant. I don't want to come off as like everybody at Waffle House is ignorant, but we've all been at a Waffle House later than we should have, and we know what the crowd is like there at 3:00 on a Saturday night.
Right.
And it's just like greasy food, some good hash browns, like you said, a couple waffles. Hopefully the touch tunes is up to. I actually went to Lexington this past weekend and was driving up to Indianapolis and stopped by. I was in some Podunk City in Kentucky. Stayed at a Red Roof Inn, and of course they had a Waffle House next door. Mm-hmm. Everything else was closed but the Waffle House. We go in there, country music's loud, like a bunch of people yelling and screaming. I'm like, I'm home.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I ended up getting, what is it, the patty melt or something like that.
Okay, yep.
And that's the first time I'd ever tried it. I was like, do you know what, because I usually get the All-Star there. Mm-hmm. I was like, do you know what, let's try the patty melt. And man, it was good.
Yeah, their burgers are kind of good. Some people don't know about them.
Yeah, they're pretty solid, man. So, but yeah, shout out to Waffle House. Shout out to Taco Bell. Yeah. Shout out to Trey Posey. Shout out Trey Posey.
Shout out my kid.
So, but yeah, man, we appreciate you coming through.
Appreciate you.
We really look forward to seeing you on the 30th. So what I'm going to have you do to wrap up the episode today, I'm not going to say a single word. You're going to be able to get 30 seconds to, or however long you like, to plug your social media, your music, anything else you want to shout out. The camera and the mic is yours.
Yo, I'm Trey Posey. I create to change lives in a positive way and have some fun at the same time. Kryptonite is out now on all platforms, and Who's to Blame is coming out July 29th, Tuesday, and check that out. It's featuring Gary Sun, my boy, and got a show July 30th at Brightside in Dayton, Ohio, 7:30 doors, 8 p.m. music starts. It's gonna be a great time. Come out for, even if you got work that day, come out. You have a good night. It's gonna be cool, and we're just gonna keep going. We're gonna keep dropping all year. And yeah, man, much love.
Yes. Well, folks, go out and check out Trey Posey. I know I'm going to be there. We'll both be signing autographs if you guys want one from us. But I appreciate you. All your fans appreciate you. Everybody watching, check you guys out in the next episode. Y'all have a great day. Peace.